Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and today I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with me so you can see me ship and package up my orders for this week. This is a market week. I have a market on Saturday, but I have not been doing a lot of market prepping. I have been fulfilling orders in my Etsy shop, and I thought I would share them with you guys today and then kind of show you what things I did prep for the market and some new things that I will be taking with me to the market this weekend. It is my last market until September, so I'm really excited about that we're close to the end. But let me go ahead and show you the orders that are going to be shipping out this week. Okay, so the first order goes to Mackenzie. She ordered several different items, and so I think actually her order is my biggest order that I've had in a very long time. So I'll go ahead and share with you her order. Mackenzie reached out to me about the Maple Foxes from Raven Jade Co., and she picked this butterscotch bitty fox. She wanted the embroidered eyes with him. He turned out really cute. I actually already had him in my inventory, so that was literally perfect. And then she asked if I could recreate the large maple fox because he sold earlier this year. And then she also wanted embroidered eyes for him. So here he is here. He is very large in size, but he's so cute. He's in a terracotta orange color. The lighting will be definitely off because it's raining, and that's why I have my lights on today. Usually the light is off back here, but he has a little faux fur tail in the back, and he's so cute. I think he turned out really cute. So then she has the bitty maple fox and then the large maple fox. So these are going to her. And in her order, she asked me if I could crochet different color bodies for Della Duck. And then she let me pick the headband colors for each one. So this is the color that she picked for the body, which is birch. And then I was able to pick my own color for the headbands. So I paired her with this spa headband, and I think she turned out so pretty and so cute. So she's ready to go to her forever home. And then she asked me if I could crochet the baby Della Duck without the white body. So we did, and we tried baby sand is the color that she picked, and I paired it with the light orchard headband color. It's going to be available soon in my Etsy shop. So I think she turned out really cute. Definitely a little bit different since she doesn't have the whipped cream body color, but I really do love her, and I think she's so cute. So she ordered this as well. And then she also placed an order for the Moose Snuggler. This is from Jess at Neutral Knots. She's so cute, or he's so cute. I've had him for just a little bit, probably since the fall when I made him, but he has the cute little leather tag here with my name, with Awestruck Crochet, and he's ready to go. So he was really fun to be able to finally ship to his forever home. And then her last order was the Bitty Horse. Here she is. She also asked for embroidered eyes. So there we go. She has her cute little mane in the back and her little tail. But I think she turned out really cute, especially with the embroidered eyes. So that is all for Mackenzie's order. So if you're watching, Mackenzie, thank you so much for shopping handmade with me and picking up some friends to go to your forever home. I love that so much, and it's been so fun creating your order for you. So thank you, thank you. That was one of the orders. Then I had an order for another bitty horse with the safety eyes. So here is the next order that's going to her forever home, similar to the other one, just with safety eyes instead of embroidery eyes, but she turned out really cute too. She's going to Kayla. And then I have some more orders. Then Kendra is a repeat buyer. So thank you so much, Kendra, for shopping with me again. She picked the baby Della Duck, and she picked this green bow. She's my first one to pick the green hair bow, and I think it turned out absolutely so sweet, guys. She totally screams spring, and I really, really love her. So she's going to her forever home. And then another big order that I got was after the market. It was almost 2 weeks ago. After the market, I was driving home and I got an order for my daisy blanket, the one that has the green and the pinks. Stripes with the daisy flowers, and so that's going to her forever home. And then she also turned around and bought a Della duck to go with it, and so let me show you her order. Okay, so we all know and love this beautiful daisy blanket. Has 3 different pinks and then 2 different greens. One is like a green heather and then a dark green, but it's so pretty, guys. I've thought about keeping this blanket honestly for myself. It's the perfect baby / small child. Like, look how big this is. It doesn't even all the way fit into the screen. So large. It's so pretty. It's literally the perfect. I absolutely love it so much. And then she paired it with the Della Snuggler with a mauve headband, and I think it looks absolutely perfect together. It's seriously the sweetest baby gift I think I have ever put together, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Darcy, for shopping handmade with me and gifting a sweet baby girl these items. I know she will be so loved with all of them. But I think that is all my orders. Let's go ahead and package these up and get them sent out to the post office today. Okay, I got all of the shipping labels done. I just handwrite them. I use the 4x6 thermal printer labels. They just pull right off. If you have a thermal printer, then it's perfect. It just rips off, and then you have a sticky thing to write on, and you're not trying to find paper or scrap paper. You just write on this, and then it sticks right to the package. I do have extra measures where I put tape over the top of it just so that my ink doesn't smudge if it were to ever get wet or anything like that. And so that is what I do, but all of them are handwritten now and ready to go. I thought as I package them, I'll just kind of show you some of the supplies that I use because I do get questions about it often. In each package, I always put a handmade just for you card, and then on the back it just says thank you for supporting my small business. It has a code on there for them to use again if they wanted to shop with me another time, and then it just says how they can contact me and to please leave a review. And then they also get a second card that has care instructions on how they can take care of their handmade item, whether they can wash it by hand or whether they can use the washing machine, and what I suggest for using the washing machine, just so that their handmade item stays nice longer for them and something that will be or could be passed down as an heirloom for those families. So every package has one of these cards. And then I ship all of my packages in the Organza bag. These are linked to my Amazon storefront if you want them. I just stick them in here, and then it has a drawstring so it closes tightly, but it's really cute when it's all put together. I really like that. And then I've been using my polymailers from Shipping Hip. So I got a couple new ones. This is the... I can't remember. This is the small size. I'll probably put it right here because I can't remember exactly on the top of my head. But this is a smaller size. I use this if it's a small item such as the horse or the baby duck by itself. These items can fit in that one package by themselves, and then they are perfect and ready to go. And then here is another Shipping Hip bag. This one is the 19.5 by 14. It is a much larger bag, and I like this one because it fits in all of my taller snugglers and several items that can be shipped together in one bag. So let's go ahead and package these up. I'll share with you one more time the designer of the patterns, but then I will also link it for you guys in the description. Okay, so since I already have the baby Della duck, this one's going to Kendra. I'm going to go ahead and package up this one. It's just going to go into this poly mailer. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that when I package up items, I usually will double ship in a second poly mailer just for extra protection. I know I've gotten packages in the past from like clothing companies where my package literally looks like it barely survived. And so I don't want that to happen to my handmade items, which is why I've been preferring this Shipping Hip company. They have a thicker poly mailer and I really like that. But also for double measures, I just want it to be safe. And so I will double bag it once I put it in the poly mailer. Also, Maddox is playing with his animals. So if you hear him in this video, that is why Madden laid down for a nap and it's a rainy day. So that's what's going on if you hear a boy chatter. He's got his little animals and he's playing. Okay, so in the poly mailer, and now we're going to double bag it. And then for extra measures, I use shipping ready. It says ready post mail tape. I just get this from the post office when I'm already shipping my packages because I do drop them off in the mail. I will tape the back of where the seal is just for extra measures. I will often tape on the sides right here where the label is, just so that it's not open to being snagged while it's being processed. I just try to take as many precautions as I can when I'm shipping the packages so that items are delivered nicely and will get there safely. Okay, so here is one done. I'm going to put her shipping label on that I hand wrote. And then I will also secure with tape. It usually takes about 3 rows of tape. I won't show you this part because I don't want their addresses to show. Okay, so that is one package done. Let's go ahead and do the others. I have another small bag for the Bitty Cow. This pattern is from Crystal at Raven Jade Co. I really enjoy her patterns. So we're going to go ahead and place her in the bag along with her cards. Then just fold together. Okay, so that is this package. I'm going to put her shipping label on there. And then I will tape it down as well. Okay, another package done. Let's move on to one of the larger ones, and I need to go get some more of these. Okay, I think for the next couple packages with this 14 or 19.5 by 14, I'm going to pair it with the Santa Claus one. I know that's really silly, but I'm going to put the Santa one on the inside and then double bag it with this pretty one on the outside. I have so many of these Santa bags and not enough of these that I would rather them receive their package seeing this on the outside than seeing Santa on the outside. So I'm going to package them up and then put them in Santa, but then double bag it with this on the top. So that is what they see when they get their package. But then I'm getting through bags because I'm running low of these floral ones and need to reorder. So let's go ahead and ship Mackenzie's big order. She ordered them in 3 different batch orders. So I'm going to package them up like that. I don't have a big box, and so I'll just be packaging them up as they were purchased. So there was 4 in one, another one by itself, and then 2 together, but some of these are big, like the fox and the moose. So I'm going to package those up with smaller items so that I can get her package sent out in 3 orders, but then they're all there. So let's kind of see what we can get in each one. So I think I'll start with the fox. This is the maple fox from Raven Jade Co. and it matches the bitty maple from Raven Jade Co. as well. So I think we're going to try to get these 2 in an order. And then I think we'll put the ducks together in an order in a package. And then the last, well, we could do the ducks with the horse. And then her last package will be the moose and the rhino. So I think that's how we're going to package up these. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you. Let me show you all the designers and then we'll package up her order. So we already know the horses from Raven Jade Co. as well. We know that Della and baby Della are from Kylie at Shop Mod Threads. The moose is from Jess at Neutral Knots. And then this sweet little rhino. I like the rhino too. This sweet little rhino is from Christina at CC Handmade Hugs. And also, if you have forgotten, you can use my code Awestruck10 in her shop for 10% off.
I like the moose too.
I like the moose too. You can use her code in my shop for 10% off on all her digital patterns and digital downloads. So be sure to shop because he's really cute and he's from the Stampede. Also, if you don't know, her little plushies, he has a plushie body. That's how I decided to make him. Her patterns can be made in a Snuggler body or the plushie body. So totally up to you. But let's go ahead and package these up. Okay, so the last thing to ship is the Della duck with the mauve headband to Darcy and the handmade daisy blanket. I'm going to try to get this in the poly mailer. I'm not for sure if honestly if it's going to fit or if I'll need to just wait until I go to the post office to get a box or like a much bigger poly mailer. But we'll go ahead and try and see. I have some satin ribbon that I plan on using to tie in a bow around the blanket, so that it stays all nice and neat as it's shipping. And then it's not going to fit in the organza bag, but I have a bag for the Della duck. So let's go ahead and try to ship it. Okay guys, we're at the post office. The blanket was not going to fit in the poly mailer, so I'm just going to try to find a box here at the post office, or they have a larger poly mailer that may fit. And then I have the Della duck here. I did bring white tissue paper here so I could line the inside of the box. I was looking for my pink tissue paper, but I couldn't find it, so white will work. And then when I'm coming to the post office, I like to load all of my packages in my Mama Made Minis bag tote. It works really nice. So there the packages are, and then I brought my tape for the box in case I need it, and then some other packages. It is currently pouring down raining, so I'm going to, well, it's not pouring down raining. It is raining pretty decently hard. I'm going to try to take in as many items as I can because I have 2 packages that don't fit into the tote bag, and then I also have the crochet items that aren't in a bag at all. I brought my sweater to help cover up the items so that way they don't get wet before shipping off. I don't think I'll be able to vlog this part because I'll be going inside and I can't hold my phone and try to get in all these items in without something dropping or getting wet. So I will check back in with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, I decided to go with a box, and so here is here's the blanket, and then the sweet baby Della, and then we'll just put her up and seal the box shut. Okay, we are back from the post office and all done. I did purchase some more tape because I'm almost out. Honestly, I'm a little surprised by how inexpensive the blanket was to ship with the Snuggler. It was $13 to ship to Indiana. And so I'm a little surprised. I was expecting at least $20 to ship a baby blanket, but it wasn't that bad. So that was really nice. Also, the box that I picked was $5.49. And anyway, so when I listed in Etsy, I gave myself $20 for fees and shipping, and that worked out perfectly, honestly. So in case you're wondering, I did kind of guess and kind of estimate how much I thought it was going to cost. I always do know the fees though for Etsy, so I did calculate that, but I did calculate about $15 for shipping, and that worked out perfectly with the box and the blanket. But also shipping was extra with the Snuggler, and so it all covered, so I didn't lose any money on that, so that was really, really nice. In another note, while I'm sitting here, before I ever leave the parking lot, I always update my tracking numbers. This is like my only quiet time to do it, and I know as soon as I get home, there'll be a ton of mom things for me to do, and I will forget. I have done that before. I'll get home and I'm like, oh, I'll do it during bedtime, and then something happens during bedtime and I'm not able to get it done. And so this just gives me the opportunity to go through, update shipping labels in Etsy, and get that all cleared so that my queue is done. I do have one order left in my Etsy shop. I wasn't able to get it finished for today with everything else. It is a hatching chick and a hatching bunny, so hopefully we can get that done before the market. That is the plan. I'm hoping to be able to work on it today so that I can ship it out tomorrow while I'm out and about for my hair appointment and other things like that. So let me go ahead and update this, and then when I get home, I will talk to you guys about what new things I'll be bringing to the market this weekend. Okay guys, we are back home, and I wanted to share a couple of new products that I'll be bringing to my market. I've never done these before. A while ago, I pattern tested the beverage cozies from Sarah and Sybil. I helped her pattern test her cup cozy, and so I'm going to be offering the cup cozies with the drink. So here's what it looks like. I think this is so fun and different than what I offer in my boutique, especially at markets. I cater a lot to like children and babies, and so I think this will be really nice to offer for the moms and the grandmas and all of the people that loved all things coffee or anything iced, especially for the summer. I think that these would be a perfect addition to add to my market and my inventory and what I bring for the moms to shop for themselves as well. or even like teenagers and stuff, but really I'm catering to the moms because my shop is geared towards children. Moms usually cater towards children along with grandmas and aunts and stuff like that. So here is the Opal Cup Cozy. Seriously, so cute. It fits over the Pint mason jar. And then I just picked up the cheapest way for the mason jars that I found was I grabbed a pack of 12 from my local Walmart, and they were $13.88 for a pack of 12. And then they come with a hard lid. So I had to rebuy new lids that would carry straws. So the lids were like a pack of 24 for $8, and then the straws were a pack of 6 for $4. So altogether, I can't remember exactly how much it cost me. I'll put it probably right here for you guys, but super minimal make. I think I'm planning on selling these for $16 each at my markets. After calculating my materials and then my time, the cozy itself takes about 30 minutes to make, so super quick. I used acrylic yarn, and so this really helped stash bust some of my acrylic yarn that I had. So I did a variety of colors so far. I want to add a few more if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to though or not, but I have this light pink. I also am wanting to gift Mason's kindergarten teacher one of these for Teacher Appreciation Week. I think that would be so fun. She loves all kinds of ice drinks, and so I'm going to gift her a pink one because pink is her favorite color. So I have a light pink, and then, well, these two look similar, but they're slightly different. This one is a little bit darker than this one, but on camera they literally look almost the same. So I have some pinks. And then I did a light mauve color. This one is really fun and really pretty. This is the new lilac color. Is it? It's the light lilac. So we have that. And then here's what it looks like up against mauve. So kind of more of a purple pink. And then I did two fun summer colors. I did the mango color, which I really love. I'm obsessed with this color this year for whatever reason. And then the peach color. I think that these will be really fun as well. So this is one of the new products that I will be offering at my market. I'm hoping I can get in a couple extra colors because I know that there are people who love blue and not necessarily a pink and purple girly, but this is what we have to start. And then I'll show you the next item that's brand new to my shop that I haven't tried before. Okay, so these aren't officially done. They still need a couple things added, but since I was already looking at Sarah and Sybil's page with the pattern test, I wanted to give her her Kindle covers and her book covers a try. Now, I only have the Kindle covers, but I will show you the pattern that I picked, and I think they're really fun. So here is the Kindle cover. It has this really pretty big, like, ruffled flower on it. And then I just love the granny clusters together. I think that's so fun. And then it'll close at the top. I still need to add a button, and that's why they're not all the way finished. I also haven't weaved in any of my ends, so there's still like an end to weave in, but so I have this one to offer, this pink and darker pink version. I really love this mustard and light peach color. I think that turned out really, really pretty. And then I switched these two combinations for these two combinations. So the light flower is here, and then the dark pink versus the dark pink, and then the light purple, or the light pink. So still the same thing, just flipped. But I think these are so pretty. I tried to fit a small book in here, and it does kind of fit, but it's a little finicky because of the cluster holes. Sometimes, like, I could see that my cover was getting attached or stuck on. And so I think really it's just, I'm just going to advertise it for a Kindle because that's what it is for. But I'm really excited to offer some of these. I'm just going to start with 4 for now and see how these go. I wish that I had a little bit more time to maybe do another color in case someone's not a pink girly, but I think this will be still fun and a good option. And then I want to try her book covers. They are going to take me a little bit longer, and I thought I would get them done, or at least a couple done, but I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get those done at all. So I think I'll save those and work on them over the summer as I'm prepping for my fall markets, and then we'll give them a try in the fall. But I will link the book cover that I was talking about here so that you can check out the pattern for yourself. If you're interested in also crocheting something like that for your markets, I'll let you know how it goes and let you see the finished product of what I make and talk to you guys about it whenever I get a chance to make it. But that is all for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.